Hello. We thank God for this wonderful day He has granted unto us. We are continuing our series on this channel, Mass Series TV. I told that we are going to do the geometry, the Winibar model. Okay, so this is unit 1, section 3. Today we are going to do properties of quadrilaterals and other polygons. Now, someone asked, what is a quadrilateral? The word quad means what? Four. So a quadrilateral is a four-sided plane figure. Okay, four-sided shape. Let's say it's like that. Four-sided shape. Okay, then what is a polygon? Polygon is a plane figure bounded by straight lines and angles. So any shape at all. Some may have 10, some may have 11. All those things are called polygons. They may have 20, even 20 sides. Okay, so they are all called polygons. Okay, these are some polygons and their names. The polygons are named according to the number of angles they have. Note, if they have 3 angles, it means that they have 3 sides or 3 straight lines, edges. Okay, so 3 straight lines or edges. So if the number of angles is 3, it's called a triangle. Why is it triangle? Because 3 angles, and tri means what? 3. Okay, so number of angles 3, the name is triangle. If the number of angles are 4, the name is the quadrilateral. So you have plenty of quadrilaterals like the square, the rectangle, like what we know. Okay, then if the sides are 5, they are called pentagons. Okay, 6 hexagon. Okay, 7 heptagon. Hep is for 7. Heptagon. 8 oct is for 8, so octagon. Non is for 9, so nonagon. And 10 is for deck, so decagon. Now in French, when we say it's even 1. Okay, so 1 and 10, so 1 and 10, so 11. So on decagon. Then 12 is duodecagon. When we are doing dual, it means there are 2. Okay, so 2 and 10, so duo and decagon, that's 12. Then n, the name of n gon, I get me. So like 10, decagon. Deca means 10 and a gon. Okay, so it's very simple. So n size for n gon. Okay, let's move on. Alright, let's talk about similarity and congruence. When we say similarity and congruence, what does it mean? What does it mean? Two figures are congruent if they have the same size and shape. Okay, so if 2 figures or shapes, they have the same size and shape. So figures are like shapes. Okay, if they have the same size, they are congruent. Congruent means same size and what shape. And this is the symbol for congruence. 2 equals, and you put this thing on it. Okay, it means congruent. Okay, then 2 triangles or figures are similar if their corresponding angles are congruent and the length of the corresponding sides have the same ratio. What does this mean? We are saying that 2 triangles are similar. I get it. Similar is almost the same as congruent, but it's different a little bit. So if triangles are similar, it means that their corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, their corresponding angles, they have to go congruent. Like there's a ratio between them, like 30 and 60. I've seen it. 30 times 2 is what? 60. So there's a relationship between the angles that shows that the triangle is congruent. And if there's a relationship between the length of the sides, are you getting it? The length of the sides means that it's also what? Congruent. So a triangle like with size 3, 4, and 5 is similar. It's similar. Okay, similar to a triangle with size 6, 8, and 10. Why? 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 2, 8. Okay, 5 times 2, 10. So you can multiply this one to by maybe 3, 3, 3, and you get a triangle with what? Which is similar. Okay, so that's it. Let's move to our activities. State whether the following statement is true or false. If a polygon is a trapezoid, it is a quadrilateral, and that's true. This is a trapezium. Used interchangeably with trapezoid, and we said quadrilaterals have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Okay, so a trapezoid is a quadrilateral, and that's true. If a parallelogram is a rectangle, it is a parallelogram. This is also true. Why? This is a rectangle, and this is a parallelogram. The reason why we are saying that a rectangle is a parallelogram is that these are opposite and parallel sides. Are you seeing it? This part too, they are opposite here and here. They are opposite parallel and of the same size. Here too, they are opposite to this one, and they are of the same side. So a rectangle is a parallelogram. Okay, but a parallelogram is not a rectangle. How you getting it? Okay. Next one. If a polygon is a rhombus, it is a parallelogram. This is also true. So the rhombus is a slanted square. A slanted square. And this is the parallelogram. Have you seen it? So the rhombus is a parallelogram because it is slanted. But the parallelogram is not a rhombus because the rhombus have the same size. But the parallelogram, their size are different. Are you getting it? So when you turn it, it's wrong. But a rhombus is a parallelogram. Are you getting it? Okay. If a polygon is a parallelogram, it is a square. This is a big no. So we have a parallelogram and we have a square. You can even see it. This one has straight edges. This one is slanted. This one is straight. Have you seen it? So a parallelogram can never be a square. Okay, so that's it. Next one. If a parallelogram is a rhombus, it is a square. Rhombus, square. The fact that the rhombus have the same size doesn't make it a square, but a square can be a rhombus. So this is also a big no. Okay, because a rhombus can't be a square because this one maybe have angles 90, 90, 90, 90, but this one the angle is not equal to 90. It's not equal to 90. Okay, so this one is no right. Okay, then the last one. If two angles are opposite angles of a parallelogram, they are congruent. Correct. These are the opposite sides. This and this is the same. These two and this is also what? The same. So if two angles are opposite angles of a parallelogram, opposite, and this one is opposite, they are congruent. That is, they are equal, and it's true. Okay, thank you very much for your time and everything. Please kindly share, subscribe, and like for me. God bless. We shall meet in our next lesson. Bye bye.